Okay, I know I haven't made a video in quite some time, not 9 months in fact. But today I was just like going through, all my old videos, planning my trips for this summer. So I do have some cool vacations planned this summer too. I was just thinking about how, I wanted, I had all these videos that I thought about a year ago and all these cool concepts from my last, summer vacations. And right now what we're looking at is all my stock footage that pictures and whatnot I took when I went to Budapest. And I don't everything we've seen so far. I have no clue what that was. It was just cool stuff I saw there. It's a very beautiful place. And that's a part of the thing of why I like going on vacation so much. You just see so much nice, random, beautiful stuff. And it's really not super expensive, if you know what you're doing. But yeah, when I went to Budapest, I was only there for a day. I just passed through, wanting to see a very historic city. And, I was able to go on a free tour while I was there, keeping my vacation cheap. And, I just learned a lot. I found that we're passing over right this minute. Was made by a company as like a rivalry to another company. They told me the story, but it's been almost a year now, and I forgot it. And yeah, part of this is just nostalgia for me, and I think I'm gonna go through more of the other content. Oh yeah, that's the university that the guy who made the Rubik's cube taught at, and now we're looking at their Capitol building, which is one of the largest in the world, only beaten out by Brazil and Romania. Truly a beautiful building. Very Gothic architecture. Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have done more detail on the editing. But I think we're now getting to the part where I went on a hike all by myself. I couldn't figure. I didn't want a repeat of Vienna, so I decided I was going to walk everywhere, not use public transportation because I could get lost. And you're already seeing gradually. I walked away from the Capitol building and into the ghetto, where they had truly the architecture, the buildings. I went all that way to see. Some of the most beautiful architecture I've ever seen in my life. Something I wish was here, my hometown of Portland. But yeah. Um, other stuff I wanted to think about while looking at all this. See bullet holes in some of the buildings from World War II and whatnot too, from the older ones. Something you don't think about a lot when you visit Europe is they've been affected by war a lot more recently than we have in the States. I don't know. I wish I had more of an overarching story, but I just hit record for this one. I think that gives it more of a natural feel as I recall the memories of the trip. Thinking of all the statues that surrounded their Capitol building. I don't know. Memories kind of get foggy with time, but I think this is truly, just it was such a beautiful place. But at the same time, you partially wonder, could they have used all that money for their rural communities? And they still have segregated schools there and all. Yeah, I know, super professional here. Yeah, I had no clue what that bridge statue was for, but it was something cool. Yeah, so I crossed the river, go to this island where they have like all this crazy shit. It's like a park, like a giant park, on this island. It was with a Lego lion and shit. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it looked cool, so I took a pic. Then I walk all the way across the island. There's the other bridge. I eventually couldn't find the real road and had to go along this bike path. Yeah, people probably thought I was weird, not able to figure it out. And then I saw it. I saw this church. Google Maps said this church, was kind of the entrance to the ghetto where I really wanted to go. Walked by. I'm the only tourist in this part of town, I'll tell you that much. Walking through. Okay, this picture is out of order. That picture is actually from my return walk. I have no clue what it was, but it looked cool, so I took some pics. Then I got to the place of importance, the village townhouse. Oh, I loved the village townhouse. It's a beautiful building, covered in graffiti and everything. Truly, you know, some beautiful architecture. You can see I'm just taking pictures of it. That's one of the neighboring commie blocks. And yep, there it is. In its full glory. The village townhouse. Yeah, my phone literally couldn't take a picture of the whole side. It was that big. It was that beautiful. Now I have no clue what that's a statue to, but it was there. Oh yeah, and there's some destroyed Roman bathhouse right next to it. No one was there. I found it really strange that here's this ancient Roman architecture and no one's there. Yeah, that's it. Have a good one.